Ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you the approach to starting every week that can transform your life. It's not just about the tasks you have to complete. It's about the mindset you bring, the attitude you cultivate, and the actions you take. If you master how you start your week, you can change everything that follows. The most powerful way to start your week is not with a to-do list, not with a pile of emails to respond to, and certainly not with stress or anxiety about what's ahead. No, the best way to start your week, indeed, the best way to start your day is with gratitude. Before you even open your eyes in the morning, take a moment to appreciate the fact that you've been given the gift of another day. How many people didn't wake up today? How many dreams remain unfulfilled because of time lost? You are here. You have another chance to do something extraordinary. That alone is reason enough to be thankful. Gratitude opens your heart. It breaks down the walls of negativity and fear, and it gives you the emotional freedom to fully embrace the day ahead. Think about how many times you've woken up with a heavy heart or a mind full of worries about what's to come. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking about all that's wrong in your life, your struggles, your setbacks, your problems. But when you begin your day with gratitude, you intentionally choose to focus on what's right. It might be something as simple as the roof over your head, the air you breathe, or the loved ones in your life. These are blessings. When you start with gratitude, you reset your mindset, lifting you out of a cycle of complaining and into a state of abundance and appreciation. When your heart is full of gratitude, you attract positivity. It's the law of attraction at its finest. You see, you cannot be both grateful and negative at the same time. Gratitude forces you to shift your perspective. It shifts your focus from the things you lack to the things you already have. And when you start to notice and appreciate the good things, the opportunities begin to reveal themselves. The universe responds to the energy you put out. When you wake up grateful, you're sending out a vibration that says, I am open to receiving more blessings. I am open to success, love, and opportunity, and guess what? It will come. Opportunities will begin to present themselves in ways you might have missed before. The door of possibility swings wide open for those who have eyes to see it, and gratitude gives you those eyes. Starting your day with gratitude isn't just about thinking positive thoughts, it's about taking real action. It's about moving forward into your day with the understanding that everything you need is already within your reach. You don't need to wait for something external to change in order for you to feel good. You already have everything you need to succeed, to grow, and to make a positive impact on the world around you. When you recognize that, your entire approach to the day changes. It's powerful because gratitude resets the emotions. How many times have you allowed a bad mood, a past failure, or a fear about the future to dictate how you spend your day? Gratitude has the power to break that cycle. It puts you back in control. It doesn't matter what challenges lie ahead, you can face them with a heart of gratitude and a mind focused on what you can do, not on what you can't. So this week, as soon as you open your eyes, make a choice. Start with gratitude. Appreciate the little things, the big things, and everything in between. Fill your heart with the understanding that you are fortunate to be here and that this day, this week, is full of endless possibilities. You will be amazed at how much you can accomplish and how much more fulfilling life becomes when you live with a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude truly changes everything. As you begin your week, there is one powerful question you must ask yourself. What do you want to achieve this week? It sounds simple, but it's a question that many people overlook. They allow the hustle and bustle of the week to sweep them along, reacting to circumstances rather than actively shaping them. But here's the truth: clarity is power. When you set a clear intention for your week, you harness that power. Without it, you're simply drifting, letting life happen to you rather than taking charge of your destiny. Setting a clear intention is not just about writing down a goal. It's about getting crystal clear on what matters most to you, on what truly drives you, and what you're willing to put your energy toward. Your intention should speak to your deepest purpose, the reason you wake up every morning, the thing that fuels your passion. It's that feeling in your gut that tells you this is what I'm here for. When you align your actions with this intention, you begin to see your life transform. Suddenly, every decision, every moment of your day has a direction. You're not simply reacting to what happens to you, you're actively creating the outcomes you desire. Many people go through their days without ever setting a clear intention, and it's no wonder they end up feeling unfulfilled. They let the noise of the world, the demands of their job, their family, the distractions of technology drown out their purpose. They wander through their week, responding to whatever comes their way, never moving forward with any real sense of purpose. And at the end of the week, they wonder why they haven't made any significant progress. The answer is simple: without an intention, there is no direction. You cannot hit a target you can't see. When you set a clear intention, you create a vision for your week. This vision guides you, helping you make decisions with confidence. It cuts through the noise and gives you a laser-like focus on what truly matters. It empowers you to say no to distractions, to stay disciplined, and to take action even when it feels easier to procrastinate. When you know exactly what you want to accomplish, your mind becomes a powerful tool working in your favor. Every thought, every action is aligned with that intention, and you start seeing progress in areas that once seemed overwhelming. But setting an intention is not just about achieving goals, it's about committing to the process. The person without an intention will constantly feel overwhelmed by the chaos of life, pulled in 1,000 directions without making any real progress. The person with an intention, however, understands that every step, no matter how small, is a step toward their vision. Even when challenges arise, they know it's just part of the journey, and they remain focused on the larger purpose. So as you stand at the beginning of this week, ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? What's your deepest, most meaningful intention? Write it down and let that vision be the compass that guides your every action. Don't let the world dictate your week. Take charge and let your intention lead the way. When you set a clear intention, you don't just move through your week, you move toward your goals with purpose and power. And that, my friend, is the way to make every week count. One of the most powerful things you can do as you begin your week is to take a moment to review your goals. Where are you going? What do you want to accomplish in the next 30 days, 6 months, or even the next year? If you don't have a clear picture of where you're headed, how will you ever get there? Your goals are the compass that guides you, the roadmap that directs every action you take. And yet, how often do we get caught up in the details of daily life, losing sight of the bigger picture? How often do we let the noise of the world distract us from the path we've chosen to walk? If you want to stay on track, if you want to make real progress toward the life you've envisioned, you must review your goals regularly. This is not a one-time task. It's not something you do once and forget about. It's a constant practice. Every week, you must remind yourself of where you're going and why you're going there. When you have a clear vision of your larger goals, it becomes so much easier to stay focused and avoid getting sidetracked by the little distractions that life throws your way. Think about the power of a goal that excites you, that drives you forward. That goal, when it's fresh in your mind, keeps you motivated when things get tough. It's easy to get bogged down by the daily grind, the emails, the meetings, the errands that pile up. But when you remind yourself of your long-term vision of the life you're working toward, you tap into a deeper source of strength. You realize that the small setbacks you face today are just temporary obstacles, not the end of the road. When your eyes are on the larger picture, you become less susceptible to getting discouraged by the minor inconveniences of life. The key is to stay connected to your goals on a regular basis. Your goals should be front and center, not buried in the back of your mind somewhere. They need to be visible. Write them down. Place them somewhere you can see them every day. To review them weekly. Don't let a week go by without checking in with yourself. Where are you in relation to where you want to be? What's working? What isn't? What adjustments do you need to make to stay on track? Regular review allows you to course correct when necessary, ensuring that you don't drift off path. When you review your goals, you reconnect with your sense of purpose. You remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, and you get recharged to tackle the week ahead. Goals are not just about ticking boxes, they're about building a life that aligns with your values, that brings you fulfillment, and that propels you toward your highest potential. The person who takes the time to review their goals every week is the person who is most likely to succeed. Why? Because they are constantly aligning their daily actions with their larger vision. They are less likely to get caught up in the trivial distractions that prevent so many people from moving forward. So as you prepare for this week, ask yourself, where am I going? What do I want to accomplish in the next 30 days, 6 months, and year? And then review your goals, remind yourself of the big picture. Let that vision guide you, keep you focused, and remind you that every action you take is a step closer to the life you desire. When you keep your goals in front of you, nothing can stop you. Time is your most valuable asset. It's the one thing you can never get back, and how you choose to spend it determines your future. Each day, each hour is an opportunity to move closer to your goals or to drift further away. As you begin this week, ask yourself, how will you use your time? Will you let it slip away on trivial tasks, or will you focus on what truly matters? The choice is yours, but it's essential to recognize that your time is limited, and every moment you waste is a moment you can never get back. At the start of each week, you must take the time to identify your top 3 priorities. What are the most important tasks you need to accomplish? What will move the needle toward your goals? These are the things you must focus on first. The danger of getting caught up in the busyness of life is that you end up doing a lot of things that don't matter. You check off task after task, but none of them truly bring you closer to the life you desire. It's easy to get distracted by the small, urgent things that seem important in the moment. But when you fail to prioritize, you find yourself running in circles, accomplishing little, and feeling overwhelmed. Prioritizing your time is about being intentional with your actions. It's about understanding that not all tasks are created equal. Some will move you closer to your goals, while others will only take up space on your to-do list. To make the most of your time, you must learn to say no to the distractions, the busy work, and the things that don't align with your larger vision. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't matter, you're saying no to the things that will make a real difference in your life. This is where discipline comes in. It's easy to fill your day with small, insignificant tasks that feel productive, but at the end of the week, they won't have moved the needle. When you focus on your top 3 priorities, you give yourself permission to ignore everything else. This doesn't mean you'll neglect the other responsibilities in your life, but it means you'll take control of your time. You'll put your energy into what's most important, and you'll do those tasks first, before anything else. By doing this, you ensure that the most significant actions of your day are getting done, and you're making real progress toward your goals. It's about being strategic with your time, understanding that time spent on what matters is an investment in your future. Time is a limited resource, and once it's gone, it's gone. This is why it's crucial to make sure that every minute counts. When you begin your week by identifying and focusing on your top priorities, you create a momentum that carries you forward. You don't waste time wondering what to do next. You don't waste time on tasks that aren't moving you closer to your goals. Instead, you put your time and energy where it counts, and you create results that matter. So as you approach this week, I challenge you to prioritize your time. Identify your top 3 priorities and focus on them first. Understand that time is a gift, and how you use it will determine the course of your life. If you spend your time wisely, investing it in the things that truly matter, you will find yourself moving closer to your dreams and creating the future you desire. Time is your most precious resource. Use it wisely and make every moment count. Your mind is the battleground where success or failure is determined. Everything starts there. Every decision you make, every action you take, every victory or defeat begins with what's going on in your mind. If you want to succeed, if you want to make progress, you must spend time each week preparing mentally. This is not just about doing, but about being. Preparing your mind for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead is essential. It's the foundation that will determine how well you navigate the ups and downs of your journey. One of the most powerful ways to prepare mentally is through reading. Reading opens your mind to new ideas, new perspectives, and new strategies for success. It gives you the knowledge and wisdom of those who have come before you, helping you avoid pitfalls and giving you a clearer path forward. When you read, you aren't just consuming information, you're investing in your future. You're building a mental library that will serve you when you face challenges. The more you feed your mind with valuable content, the stronger your mental foundation becomes. Another tool for mental preparation is meditation. This practice allows you to clear your mind, to find stillness in the chaos of everyday life. Meditation helps you regain control over your thoughts and emotions. In the midst of a busy week, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, or scattered. But when you take a moment to center yourself, to breathe deeply and focus, you remind yourself that you are in control. You regain your clarity and your focus. And this peace of mind will serve you when obstacles arise. You'll face them with a calm and clear mind, ready to take on whatever comes your way. Visualization is another powerful technique for mental preparation. When you visualize success, you are literally programming your mind for success. You see yourself achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and emerging victorious. Visualization helps to align your actions with your desires. When you can see it in your mind's eye, you are much more likely to make it a reality. It builds confidence because you've already rehearsed success in your mind. And when you encounter challenges, you'll know that you've already overcome them in your mind, which gives you the strength to tackle them in reality. Strengthening your mental resolve ensures that when obstacles appear you won't be shaken. You'll face them with clarity, confidence, and the belief that you have the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. A strong mind leads to powerful actions. It empowers you to stay focused on your goals even when things get tough. It keeps you moving forward when it would be easier to quit. And it gives you the resilience to bounce back from failure, because you understand that setbacks are not the end, they are part of the process. So this week, take the time to get mentally prepared. Read, meditate, visualize. Strengthen your mind, because your mental state will determine how far you go. A strong, focused mind is the key to achieving success and living a life of purpose. When you prepare your mind, you prepare yourself to win. And in life, winning isn't just about the outcomes, it's about the strength of your resolve and the courage to keep going, no matter what challenges you face. Just prepare yourself mentally, and success will follow. Success isn't built on wishful thinking. It's not about hoping, wishing, or waiting for the right circumstances to appear. Success is built on action, discipline, and most importantly, reflection. If you want to grow, if you want to make real progress, you must take the time to review the past week. What went well? What could have been better? What lessons can you take from the challenges and triumphs you've experienced? The past is not something to be forgotten or swept under the rug. It's a powerful tool that can propel you forward if you take the time to reflect and learn from it. You see, life doesn't move forward in a straight line. It's filled with twists and turns, peaks and valleys. And in order to navigate these ups and downs, you need to be constantly learning and adjusting. Without taking the time to review the week that's just passed, you risk repeating the same mistakes, making the same poor choices, and continuing to operate at a level below your potential. The truth is, every experience, every success, and every failure holds a lesson. But the only way to gain that wisdom is by taking the time to reflect on what happened. Think about it for a moment. What went well last week? What moments made you feel proud? What actions did you take that brought you closer to your goals? Acknowledge those moments. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem. They are the building blocks of success. By recognizing what went well, you reinforce those positive habits and actions, and you set yourself up to continue on that path. But success isn't built just on wins. It's also built on learning from what didn't go well. What didn't work last week? What could you have done differently? We all face setbacks, challenges, and failures. It's part of the journey. But it's not the failure that defines you, it's how you respond to it. When you take the time to reflect on your failures, you extract the valuable lessons they carry. Failure is not the end, it's simply feedback. It's an opportunity to adjust, to grow, and to become better. Learning from the past is a continuous process. It's about getting better each and every day, not by waiting for success to come to you, but by using each experience to improve. Ask yourself, what can I do better? How can I approach the next week with more wisdom and more clarity? It's this mindset of constant improvement that will separate you from those who are content with staying where they are. Life is about progress. And to make real progress, you must reflect on your past actions, learn from them, and use that knowledge to fuel your future success. So this week, don't let the past slip away unnoticed. Take time to review what happened. Celebrate your victories and learn from your failures. Understand that each day is an opportunity to grow, and each week is a chance to become a better version of yourself. The road to success is paved with reflection and learning, and it's through this process that you will continue to move forward, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. Reflect on your past and use it to fuel your future. That's the key to lasting success. Success isn't a matter of thinking, it's a matter of doing. You can plan, reflect, and strategize all you want, but none of it matters if you don't take action. So many people get caught up in the planning phase, waiting for the perfect time, waiting until they know everything, waiting until they feel ready, but the truth is, you'll never feel 100% ready. You'll never have all the answers. You'll never have the perfect plan. The only way to make progress is to commit to action. Think about it, you can have the most brilliant ideas, the clearest vision, and the most well thought out strategy, but without action, it's all just a dream. Nothing happens without movement. Nothing happens without you getting up, getting started, and taking that first step. The hardest part of any journey is simply getting started. But once you commit to that first step, something incredible happens. Momentum begins to build. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it may feel small, but as you keep moving, it gains speed and strength. What seemed impossible at first becomes inevitable with continued action. So make the commitment to act. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. You don't need to have everything figured out, and you don't need to have all the resources in place. The most important thing is to make progress, no matter how small. Take that first step. Reach out to someone. Write that first page of your book. Make that phone call. Even the smallest action will create the momentum you need. And the more you act, the more confident you'll become. And the more momentum will build in your favor. This action creates results. It's that simple. Thinking without action is just daydreaming. Planning without action is just wasting time. But when you commit to doing, to moving, to stepping into the unknown, that's when things begin to change. There's power in progress, even if it feels slow at first. As you continue to move forward, the path becomes clearer and opportunities begin to open up in ways you couldn't have imagined while sitting on the sidelines. Now let's talk about fear. Fear will try to hold you back. It will whisper in your ear, telling you that you're not ready, that it's too risky, that you might fail. But here's the truth, you will fail at times. That's a part of the process. Failure is not the end, it's simply feedback. It's part of the action process. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. The people who succeed are not the ones who never fail, they are the ones who keep going despite the setbacks. They commit to taking action, no matter how many times they fall. And when they do fall, they get back up and keep moving forward. So make the commitment today to act. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because it will never come. Start with whatever you have right now and take that first step toward your goals. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Just move. You'll be amazed at how momentum builds once you start moving. Each action, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. And remember, nothing happens without action. So take that first step today and watch how the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Your body is the vehicle that carries you toward your dreams. Without a strong and healthy body, it doesn't matter how big your dreams are, how clear your goals are, or how motivated you are, you won't be able to reach them. Your body is the foundation for everything else in your life. If it's not working at its best, neither will you. That's why it's crucial to make health a priority, especially as you begin each week. When you take care of your body, you give yourself the energy, focus, and resilience needed to conquer the challenges that come your way. It all starts with making the commitment to move. Physical exercise isn't just about building muscle or losing weight, it's about creating the physical strength and energy that will fuel everything else you do. Starting your week with exercise sets the tone for the days ahead. It wakes up your body, gets your blood flowing, and sparks your mind into action. It doesn't have to be an intense workout, it could be a brisk walk, a short run, or even some yoga or stretching. The key is to move your body, to get it engaged and energized. When you make this a habit, you'll notice how much clearer your mind becomes and how much more focused you are throughout the day. Exercise doesn't just shape your body, it shapes your entire outlook on life. But exercise alone isn't enough. You also have to nourish your body with the right fuel. What you put into your body directly impacts how you feel, how you think, and how much energy you have. Eating nourishing foods whole, natural, and nutrient-dense gives your body the fuel it needs to perform at its highest level. The right foods improve your energy levels, sharpen your focus, and even elevate your mood. It's easy to grab something quick and convenient, but remember that your body is not a garbage dump for processed food and sugary snacks. Treat it like the high-performance machine it is. Feed it with the nutrients that will help you perform at your best. When you prioritize good food, you'll notice a significant difference in your energy, productivity, and overall well-being. And let's not forget about rest. Rest is often the most overlooked element in our pursuit of success, but it's just as important as exercise and nutrition. Your body needs time to recharge, to recover, and to repair itself. Without proper rest, you can't function at your best, and over time, you'll burn out. Start your week with the understanding that rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Make sleep a priority and create a routine that allows your body to recover fully. When you give yourself permission to rest, you will wake up with more clarity, more focus, and more energy to tackle the challenges ahead. Taking care of your health isn't just about looking good or feeling good for the moment, it's about giving yourself the ability to reach your fullest potential. It's about building the strength, energy, and resilience to take on whatever comes your way. Your body is your greatest asset. When you treat it with the care and respect it deserves, you'll see how much easier it becomes to face life's obstacles. Your energy levels will rise, your focus will sharpen, and your emotional resilience will grow stronger. This will give you the strength to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. So make the decision today to take care of your health, to make it a priority, and watch how it transforms every area of your life. Your dreams are waiting, and your body is the vehicle that will get you there. Take care of it. Who are you spending your time with? This is a question that can change everything about your life. The people you surround yourself with are not just the people you interact with, they are the ones who shape your mindset, influence your decisions, and determine how far you go in life. You've heard it before, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's true. The energy, the mindset, and the habits of those around you rub off on you. So as you start each week, ask yourself, are the people I'm spending my time with helping me become the person I want to be? Are they lifting me up, challenging me and inspiring me to grow? Or are they holding me back, limiting my potential and dragging me into negativity? Cultivating positive relationships is one of the most important investments you can make. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of life and let relationships form without much thought. But you must be intentional about who you allow into your circle. You need people who encourage you to be better, who challenge you to step outside of your comfort zone, and who inspire you to reach for your highest potential. These are the people who will help you grow. They are the ones who will hold you accountable, who will offer wisdom when you're lost, and who will remind you of your strength when you doubt yourself. Look at your inner circle right now. Are these people the kind who make you better? Do they motivate you to pursue your dreams with passion and focus? If not, it's time to reevaluate. Too many people waste time and energy on relationships that drain them. Negative relationships don't just take away your time, they take away your energy, your enthusiasm, and your belief in yourself. They hold you back from achieving your dreams. And that's why it's so important to choose your relationships wisely. But it's not just about what you get from others. It's also about what you give. You see, relationships are a two-way street. You must also evaluate whether you are giving your best to those who matter most. Are you offering encouragement, support, and love to those who need it? Are you lifting others up, just as they lift you up? Remember, the energy you put into relationships will come back to you. When you invest in others, when you show up as the best version of yourself, you create a positive environment where everyone can thrive. The more you give, the more you give, the more you receive, and the stronger the bond becomes. As you begin each week, take a moment to assess the relationships in your life. Are they fueling your growth, or are they draining your energy? Are they helping you become the best version of yourself? The people you surround yourself with play a vital role in your success. Relationships are the foundation of personal success. When you surround yourself with the right people, those who believe in you, challenge you, and support you, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Choose wisely and commit to investing in the relationships that will elevate you and push you to become the person you are destined to be. Remember, the people you choose to spend your time with will determine the person you become. Choose to surround yourself with greatness, and you'll soon find yourself living a life of greatness. The week is a journey, and just like any journey, it's important to pause and take a moment to reflect on where you've been. Too often, we rush through life without taking the time to look back and assess our progress. We get caught up in the rush of everyday tasks, pushing forward with little regard for the lessons we've learned along the way. But here's the truth: reflection is not a luxury, it's a necessity for growth. At the end of each week, it's vital to take a step back, assess where you are, and ask yourself some powerful questions. What did I accomplish? What lessons did I learn? What could I have done better? This isn't about beating yourself up or dwelling on mistakes. It's about becoming intentional with your life, your time, and your goals. Reflection allows you to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. In the hustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the victories, the progress that's been made. But every step forward counts. Every positive action, every piece of work completed, every breakthrough, no matter how small, is a step toward the person you want to become. Celebrate those wins. Acknowledge your effort. Take pride in what you've accomplished. The more you celebrate the small victories, the more motivated you will be to tackle the next challenge. This celebration isn't just about feeling good, it's about reinforcing the habits and actions that led you to success. By recognizing what you've done well, you strengthen your commitment to your goals and build the confidence you need to continue forward. However, reflection also brings the invaluable opportunity to learn from your challenges. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't go according to plan, when obstacles arise, or when things feel like they're falling apart. But this is where true growth happens. Every challenge you face carries with it a lesson, and it's up to you to extract that lesson. Maybe you didn't achieve what you set out to do. Maybe there was a misstep or a failure along the way. But that's okay, because failure isn't permanent, it's feedback. It's not the end of the road, it's a stepping stone to greater success. When you reflect on what didn't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I approach this differently next time? It's this constant evaluation and improvement that separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. The power of reflection is that it makes each week more purposeful. When you take the time to reflect, you give your week meaning. You don't just move from one task to the next without a sense of purpose. Reflection gives you clarity. It helps you realign yourself with your goals, your values, and your bigger vision. It allows you to course correct before you get too far off track. And it gives you the motivation to begin the next week even stronger. So at the end of every week, take a few moments to reflect. Celebrate your wins, learn from your challenges, and identify what you can do better next week. Make reflection a habit, and you'll find yourself growing stronger, wiser, and more purposeful with each passing week. Your journey to success is made up of countless small steps. Reflection is the key to ensuring that each step is meaningful, and that every week brings you closer to the life you're working to create. When you make reflection a part of your routine, you'll be amazed at how much progress you make, and how much more motivated you'll be to keep moving forward. The way you begin your week can change everything. It's not about waiting for opportunities to come to you, it's about creating them by starting strong, staying focused, and taking deliberate action. Remember, how you start your week sets the tone for the days to follow. So be intentional, be focused, be relentless, and most importantly, make it count. The week is yours for the taking. Go make it extraordinary.